Hey everyone, it's Nolan with Strike Point Sports. Today is Monday, September 30th, and welcome back to another edition of Free Plays with Strike Point Sports. Back, back after an interesting weekend. I think that's the best way to put it. Coming into the weekend, we had that big 7-unit TGIF special, college football special. Hit that easy. Duke just absolutely rolled Virginia Tech. So we're on a high. Things are rolling. We hit that big 7-unit play to increase our streak to 11 straight winners, 6 units or higher so far in football. And then Saturday comes, we've got 2 pretty big favorites. Didn't really know, how we felt. Obviously, we liked them. We released the plays to you guys, but the Oklahoma line was a big line. You never really know. Playing a conference opponent, Oklahoma wins easy. They cover the 27-point spread. And then we have Washington late night. Again, playing a ranked USC team. Liked it, released it, but didn't know how things were going to go. Washington wins 28-14. So we have an undefeated college football weekend, plus 1,200 after hitting the big 7-unit play on Duke. Coming in pro football, like our card, we've got 3 favorites that we're really confident in. And it was a disaster, just an absolute disaster. I wish I could sit here and say, because human nature, we like to have excuses for things when we just didn't do good enough, didn't do well enough. And the favorites just stunk. All 3 favorites lost outright, and it was just a poor performance on my part. And it's just not good enough. I mean, again, I wish I could say, in the Houston game we had this bad beat or this bad beat. No, not at all. Riding high college football, 3-0, 7-unit winner. NFL, 5-unit loser on Houston, 2 3-unit losers. The NFL, I don't need to sit here and probably tell you something that you guys already know, but the NFL is getting almost unwatchable. Is anybody any good? Are we going to sit here and just watch flag after flag after flag and replay after replay after replay? I mean, I'm a pro sports guy. I like the NBA. I like the NFL. Don't get me wrong. Who doesn't like college basketball, college football? But I'm a pro sports guy. However, this year, college football has been way more entertaining. The value just of sitting and watching a game on a Saturday is considerably better than a Sunday for me personally this year. The NFL stinks. Don't really know if anybody's any good. Sorry, early in the morning. The Patriots, obviously undefeated. The Chiefs, obviously undefeated. The Patriots finally got tested a little bit by a decent football team. And if Josh Allen doesn't get hurt, the Bills may win that game. Kansas City could have easily lost to Detroit. I will say, I apologize to any Detroit Lions fans that are out there. I may have undersold the Detroit Lions. I did not think they were very good, especially after tying the Arizona Cardinals in week 1. But since then, nearly beat Kansas City. They went to Philadelphia and won. I mean, Detroit could be a good football team. They really could be a good football team. So I might have undersold them a little bit. But other than that, is anybody really any good? This season seems like it's just filled with mediocrity. And if that's the case, I got to work harder to give you guys winners. I've got to do more due diligence on some of these teams that I thought were good that might just not be very good. Or everyone is just, there's a lot of parity, which very well could be the case in the NFL. But alas, had a great college football weekend, not a good enough pro weekend. We hit a nice WNBA winner to start the playoffs. To start the finals with Washington last night. Not a whole lot going on in pro sports today. There's just not much going on. Major League Baseball playoffs are coming soon. WNBA playoffs have a day off. There is an NFL game tonight. Don't like it. I really don't like it. I know you got it. I'm going to give you a free play today. A lean, because this is not the free play for today. A lean would be the under. I believe it's 45 tonight. I do not like this game. It's been an underdog and under weekend. I don't like it, so I would steer clear of it. But if you want to play on this game, I would take the under. I think it's going to be a little bit more low scoring. I see about a 17-14 game, I think, maybe 20-14. So I would take the under if I had to. My favorite free play for today is a 3 o'clock kick in the Premier League. It's Manchester United and Arsenal. There's 2 things I like in this game. I think it's going to be under. I think you're looking at a 1-1 match. Both of these teams have 3 matches this week. I believe both play today, Thursday and Sunday, or Thursday and Saturday. They'll have their 2 Premier League matches and then Europa League matches in the middle of the week, which is always difficult on teams. The Premier League doesn't really do anything to help their clubs like the other clubs in the world do, or the other sections in the world. They don't help their teams. They make them play even when they're going to play in these prestigious tournaments like the Europa League and the Champions League. So they still just load their schedule up. They don't give them days off. So I like the under, and I think it's going to be a 1-1 match. So I like the draw as well, and I think the draw was maybe plus 275. So the free play, I would look at the under, and I would look at the draw plus 275. Manchester United and Arsenal, it's a 3 o'clock kick today. So if you're going to go on that, make sure you get your plays in early. If you want to play in the NFL tonight, I would lean the under. I really would. But I don't like it. I don't like tonight's football game. I would steer clear. I would lean more towards that soccer match this afternoon. With that being said, still having a huge football week, or a huge football year. We're up over 4,000 on the season. Had now, after yesterday's football weekend, we've now had 8 of 9 winning weekends. We had another 0-unit weekend for minus $10. That's what we ended up finishing this week in football. So we've had 8 of 9. We've hit 11 straight top plays in football. We won our WNBA, early in the morning. We won our WNBA play, starting the finals, and we got Major League Baseball playoffs coming up. So things are still, I'm disappointed in my NFL weekend, and I think that's why I have this aura of being cumbersome, I guess. Whatever adjective you want to use. Just didn't like it, and it's not how I wanted to start my week. However, still killing it in football. Had a great college football weekend. 11-0 in our last 11 top plays, 6 units or higher. Not going to let it get us down. Going to keep winning money for you guys. Going to keep having a dominant football season because that's what we do. Hockey, it's right there. NBA, like I said, I'm a pro guy. I like pro sports. NBA is right there. We had a nice plus 3,300 year last year. So the NBA is right around the corner as well. So things are on the up and up. You know what? I'm going to have my cup of coffee. I'm going to get ready to take on the day. I'm going to seize the day. Carpe diem for everybody out there. I'm going to seize the day, and we're going to get everything going. We're going to have a monster football week. We're going to have a monster Major League Baseball playoff week. We're going to continue to throw out winners in the WNBA, and hockey and basketball are starting. Things are up and up. Things are up and up. Okay? So, free play. Check out the under and check out the draw. Manchester United, Arsenal, 3 o'clock. And if you want a pro football play again, not a big fan of it, but I would take the under. If I was going to bet on the game, it would absolutely be under 45. So, there you go. Have a great week. Have a great Monday. And as always, best of luck.